It's my word to the family. I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.
All right, let's get into it, man. Draymond Green, we all know he's been suspended indefinitely. Yeah. Now, they didn't put no time limit on his return or suspension. And I think Steve Kerr is fed up with it too. You know what I mean? He's saying Draymond got to change. Draymond's out of pocket, man, but like when he smacked old boy, man, like it reminded me of the Charlie Murphy smack after Rick James smacked him, and he's like, I came down on him, he smacked him. His extensions.
When I seen it, when I seen it for real, like, first thing I thought about was somebody getting hit in WWE. And how they sell the punch.
He
sold this
he did, man. Nobody talking about that. Like, Draymond hit him, but he did kind of pull back, you know what I mean? But he didn't hit him as hard.
Like, he was holding his face like...
Like, bro, like you said, WWE, he sold that,
It was more like a pop, like you pop a little kid.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean? Like, smack, he just fell down and all, you know.
Like he was really...
Yeah, man. That's what they do in the league now, man. You know, it's a lot of flopping and stuff. So he sold it good, man. He sold it good.
Some Nurkic, you are out the pocket for that.
Right. Okay, so Draymond Green has been suspended again for his on-court behavior. This time it comes without a time frame for his return. The NBA suspended Green indefinitely on Tuesday, one day after Green struck Nurkic in the face in the third quarter of the Warriors' 119-116 loss. It says Green will be required to meet certain league and team conditions before he returns to play. The decision to suspend Green comes less than a month after he was suspended for 5 games for choking out Rudy Gobert. There's a big question concerning Green and the Warriors. The Golden State sits outside the Western Conference play-in 11th place with a 10-13 record. It might be 10-14 now. I think they played another game. And Green has been ejected 3 times this season. In addition to the incident against Phoenix and Minnesota, he was tossed on November 11th for picking up 2 technical fouls against Cleveland. Thoughts on Green's suspension and the Warriors' problems in general?
Okay, so once again, we got to talk about Draymond Green and his antics. But I think it's necessary. I feel like Draymond is a necessary evil because, like, without him, the Warriors ain't tough.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that too, man. Like, they need that. That's what they're missing. That's
exactly the tough.
That's like them little light-skinned niggas running around shooting threes. That ain't gonna get it, man.
He's a necessary evil.
Like, even like with LeBron in the in-season tournament, I mean, he was enforcing his will. You know what I'm saying? Pushing people out of the way. You need that. You need to intimidate people. And Golden State ain't intimidating people with 3-pointers.
Yeah, they not. They're like, y'all soft.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Green is like, get off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, get off my boy. Choking him out, you know what I mean?
So, like, he's a necessary evil, but like some stuff he do take it too far, like kicking in the ding,
stepping on people, you know what I mean?
Choking out people. I mean, I understand Rudy Gobert is a tall mofo.
He climbed a tree to choke that nigga down. He brought him down to his size.
You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the only thing he thought about doing. Cause like, I gotta bring him down to my level.
And it's like he ran through everybody, choked this nigga out, man.
The biggest nigga on the court. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things.
And the league needs that, man. Like, like they're trying to get rid of, what built basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take away certain stuff. It's a physical game. There's going to be fouls, hard fouls, so you got a big man going up against the block, his body, he's going to run into somebody's going to fall, because of that, there's a technical foul and they're getting ejected, you can't take away the fun of the game. Defense win championships, you know what I mean? Like for real, man. But, like you said, like, he's doing too much. He needs to be, hey, man, look, okay, this is enough. You know what I'm saying? You're kicking people, you're stepping on people, you're choking people out. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. You said, it's needed. He needs that toughness. Well, like, without that toughness, they're just...
You know what this hit me? It literally just came to my brain, bro.
What's up?
Draymond Green is this era's Dennis Rodman.
That's a good one too, for real, man. Like, that's a good one, man.
For real, like it literally.
I didn't think about that. Like, if you think about what Dennis Rodman was doing, Green is doing the same exact stuff.
The same exact thing.
Yeah, like without coloring his hair and stuff.
So he do got the little color in his beard, but that's about it.
Yeah, but that toughness, you can't take that out of the league, man. Like, you crazy, need it, you know what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, it's too much scoring going on. 140 to 120 games. Nobody's playing defense. The defense is when you miss shots. If you miss a shot, that's defense in today's league. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy, man. But how do y'all feel about Draymond Green? Man, y'all comment down below. Let us know what y'all think about Green. You know what I mean?
We definitely need y'all opinion on this because I don't think Draymond is a bad player. I don't even think he should be suspended for the rest of the season. I feel like what they doing right now is necessary for him to get help. But he don't need to be out the league for this, especially for playing tough basketball. Yeah,
because they need, like I said, man, they missing big man. They need tough basketball, and like I said, not just with Draymond Green, the Warriors in general, they have problems, even with Green on the floor. You know what I'm saying? They're missing something, and it's clearly like nobody's intimidated by Steph Curry and Clay. Steph is going to get his points, man, but he's not the dude that's going to just will y'all to a championship. He's not that type of player. You know what I'm saying? He's not like a LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can do only so much, and going to the hole and taking shots, he's going to eventually get hurt. So he's not. He can play outside, but he's not going to. I mean, of course, he can dribble around and get you to jump and get a layup or two now, but they need more than what they got going on. They don't have nobody that can bang with like the Lakers or Denver. You know what I'm saying? So even if they do go to the playoff, it's a first round exit depending on who they play. So if they go up against Denver, they got the 8th seed or whatever, or say they make it out of the end season tournament, they get the 8th spot. You got to go up against Denver or Minnesota. So they don't match up well because they don't have no big bodies. And I've been saying that for long. You need big bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're missing three pointers, okay, you got a big man that can get the rebound, or a defensive forcer. You know what I'm saying? They can get defensive rebounds, and they're missing a lot of that. You know what I mean? So not only with Draymond's suspension, whether he was there or not, they still were going to continue to have these problems. You know what I mean? And something's got to be done. Clay is not. He's kind of disappearing off into, you know what I mean? He's not playing the same.
He didn't wither down to nothing, man. I don't know. The ACL thing is really like in the back of his subconscious to where he like, man, I want to tear it again. Yeah, because he's not playing like himself, and he was one of my favorite players as a shooter.
I heard he had turned down a contract, and I think it was in the preseason or before the season started. They offered him so much money, he turned it down. So now there's no deal. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff playing. But Golden State got more problems than just Draymond Green. You know what I mean? So I actually think with him being gone, they're going to lose more games now. You know what I mean? So
they definitely are because he's their defensive anchor.
Yeah,
so
you know what I mean?
Without him, there's no toughness.
So
they're going to lose. Bro.
Yeah, so what y'all think on that? Yeah, comment down below. Let us know how y'all feel about Draymond and the Warriors in general. So, also the Warriors said they're focusing on doing the right thing for Green and not punishment. It says the Warriors are committed to Green despite his indefinite suspension for striking Nurkic in the face. The Warriors general manager, Mike Dunleavy Jr. Hey, you already know, man, they come to certain names, it's like, you know what I mean? But he said that part of the decision to not put a hard number on Green's suspension was to ensure that there would be time for Green to get himself in place where he can be around the team long term. So what's your thoughts on that? Do you think the Warriors are doing the right thing by not punishing him, you know what I mean, and letting him get things right, or what's your thoughts?
The punishment, I feel like it's going to be necessary because they're going to punish him. This is the second time in this season, so he's going to be suspended. But it's just like, I feel like they're trying to get him help because they realize that it might be something deeper than what's really
something else is
like in front of our eyes. So it might be something else going on.
And it's when people are acting out doing things, it's always there's a cause for you know. So but with Draymond doing the thing, choking people out, stuff like that, who you think in the league that he won't do that to?
He won't do it to LeBron because him and LeBron is practically best friends.
He did hit LeBron though. You know what I'm saying? It was one time where he hit him from the back and hit him in in his groin area. from the back. It was
I forgot about that.
Yeah, but what other niggas in the league do you think that he will not try that on? Most of the guys is all these light skin or foreign players. You know, he's doing it to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But is there anybody in the league you think that he won't try that on?
No, bro. Like, cause he didn't try everybody. Bro.
You think so?
Yeah, he didn't, bro.
He tried AD. What about Drummond?
You said AD.
What about Drummond?
Tried Rudy Gobert. What you think he gonna do to AD?
AD is a little different. I don't know. Well, what about Drummond? What about Andre Drummond? You think he'll try that on Drummond?
I don't think he give a fuck, bro.
He don't think it don't matter who it is.
Yeah,
I don't think he give a fuck. Whoever there at the time will get it.
I don't think he cares, bro.
Hey, do y'all think Draymond? Is there anybody in the league that Draymond won't try this stuff on? Comment that down below.
Because like he tried Rudy Gobert. That's a tall motherfucker.
Well, you know, like he kind of ran. You know, I don't think he would square up with him. He kind of ran up on him from behind while he was in the middle or something.
You right.
You know what I mean? It ain't like he went in his face and pushed him. Like
you right.
He ran up to where everybody and grabbed him from behind, so he didn't even know he was behind him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like. Even with that, you know what I'm saying? Like when he choked him out, they was trying to say that he was choking out. Who was it on Golden State that Gobert? How do you say his name?
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert. Who was it that he grabbed before Draymond choked him out? Because they was trying to say that he was choking that dude out, but he was really trying to break the fight up.
Who did he grab?
And he grabbed the Warrior, whoever was. It was Clay. It was Clay. That's right. Because Clay got into it with somebody. Mm-hmm. And that's what happened because Clay's jersey got tore up. You know what I mean? So he grabbed Clay. He was trying to break it up because he was right by Clay. So that's when Draymond came in and ran up and started choking him out. But you know, Gobert. This nigga's got a T at the end. That's just, you know what I mean? That's what makes it hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, take that T out. I don't even need to be there. But you know, but. I mean, do y'all? I mean, like, just whatever, man. Is Draymond out the pocket? Let us know. Comment down below how y'all feel about Draymond.
I think he out the pocket, but in a good way.
In a good way. So, like you said, that's needed.
Yeah, it's needed.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on. So, Giannis had dropped 64 points on the Pacers.
Yeah.
And in the middle of this was a scuffle and a fight. Okay, so Giannis exchanged heated words with members of the Indiana staff and raced towards the Pacers locker room Wednesday night as both teams squared off in a hallway in a dispute over the ball game following Giannis's franchise record 64-point performance. Mm-hmm. After Milwaukee's 140-126 victory, Giannis had an animated discussion with Halliburton, the Pacers players, before rushing the court towards the visitors' locker room, seemingly in search for the game ball. This is Indiana coach said afterward the Pacers took the ball for Oscar Isweet.
Who the hell is that?
It's their rookie. You know, he's another one with a T in the front of his name and it's silent. So it's their rookie, and they said they took the ball for him for scoring his first points in an NBA game. So, what's your thoughts on Giannis scoring 64 points and his whole fight in general? about the game winning ball and, you know what I mean, everything.
Okay, I got 2 points to this. Okay. My first one is, one, they petty as hell for that.
For taking the ball?
Yeah, they petty as hell for that. And then two, I feel like this is great for the NBA because they built a rivalry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't been a rivalry in the NBA and I don't know how long.
A real rival. Like a real I hate you rival. I want to beat you rival.
Because I feel like Milwaukee is salty because
they lost to the Pacers.
Because Pacers put them out in the in-season tournament.
Yeah. And
Halliburton did the bye-bye.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more the Dame time. You know what I'm saying? He should have did the bye-bye, but he did the Dame time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they salty about that because they felt like they should have won it.
Yeah. They was the favorite. I thought they were going to. I didn't expect Indiana to, but Indiana boys is legit, man.
Yeah, So I feel like this is all necessary, bro.
Because it's good for the league, man. It's good to have that. You know, so we've been missing that, man. It's like
a real
you need that. Yeah,
bro.
that when him running into the locker room reminded me of Shaq back in the day with Sacramento and them when they was in the locker room, and well, not in the locker room, but in the hallway fighting and stuff like that. Like you need that, man. All that nice, and let's be friends. No, man, it's bad for the league.
LeBron and them started this nice shit, man, and it's I ain't gonna say that it's not it's not cool, but it's not a great thing because the NBA is not tough no more. Nobody wants to beat each other.
Yeah, everybody
they want to sit here and join each other.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
There's no real competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think like with Milwaukee, like even with Dame, I always was kind of like I don't know that like I really felt Dame would have been a better fit in Miami than because when they got Dame, they actually got rid of their defense. You know what I mean? That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And then Dame and Giannis trying to Dame is he's known to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. I don't know. I think also, with them losing the in-season tournament and Giannis is like, okay, now I need to take over and do this. So I don't know what Dame's going to do. And that may or may not be the case, man. But I think, like Giannis is like, okay, we need to step up, you know what I'm saying? And, but they're missing defense, you know what I'm saying? And, but yeah, it was crazy though, man. And the fight, it didn't just happen in the locker room, you know what I'm saying? It was happening on the game because what's his name was tackling Giannis and they was going at it, man. Okay. You know what I mean? But they did end up giving him a ball, but he said that they think they gave him a different ball, not the actual. And they, petty. Yeah, you can hear them telling him like, "We ain't giving you that ball," you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But so you think they was petty for taking the ball and not giving it to him?
It was, you know what I'm saying, because he had a big game and was they at home?
Oh, was it? Shoot, I don't know.
I don't know.
I forgot. I think they were at home. I was just watching it.
Home, they was being petty. You know what I'm saying? So
well, were they in Indiana? I was watching. I forgot actually, for real. But
what I'm saying. Yeah. So Milwaukee wasn't at home. They was in Indiana. So if they was in Indiana, Indiana was definitely being petty.
No, because I think it said, was it the visitors' locker room? I think it said the visitors' locker room. I think they were at home. Yeah, because
Milwaukee was at home.
Yeah, because it says he went into the the Pacers on the court towards the visitors' locker room. Yeah, so they were at home.
Oh, so Milwaukee was at home. So it's ultra pettiness.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, and then to give them a different ball, you know what I mean. Yeah. Like they could say it was for their rookie, but that was some BS. You know what I'm saying? Like
get out of here with
that. They're like, we took your ball and beat you on the NCAA tournament. Here go a ball for you, crybaby. Yeah, you got your 64 points. You know what I mean?
Don't cry to your mom. I took your ball, fool.
Right. All right, man. Let's move on. Now, this is your thing. This is what you wanted to talk about right here, LeBron.
Okay.
Now, is LeBron still a top 5 player in the league today?
Okay, so Pete, right? I really wanted to bring this to you because I want to see what you think about this because I know what I think and I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think LeBron is right now? From you watching LeBron play, is he? What is he? Top 5 or what?
I would say, he couldn't be no less than top 7, top 10. If you want to put him down, that's the furthest you put him down. But the way he's playing at his age, about to be 39, still playing at a high level, he has to be. I mean, this is still his league until it's not. Yeah, I mean, this is still LeBron's league. So I think that he is still a top 5 player. You know what I'm saying? Top, like I said, top 10 at the least and top 7. It'd be between 7 and 10. You know what I'm saying? But he's still up there. You know what I mean? Like how many players at his age are still playing will be able to still play at this high level?
No. Yeah, not even the great and almighty Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Jordan was still, even he was still playing at a high level, you know what I'm saying?
But he wasn't playing like this.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He had knee problems and stuff. He was on his way out, but he was still able to put up points, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, LeBron, he looks gooder than a lot of these young players, you know what I mean? So I can't say he's not. So
even his own co-host. You know what I mean? For real, like, I mean, he willed them. I don't like say the in-season tournament still new. I don't think everybody's bought into it. Like they try to hype it up. Yeah. You know what I mean? But even with that, he was still wielding his team. You know what I'm saying? They try to say AD had 41 points in that last game. Should he have gotten the MVP? Why? LeBron has been balling throughout the whole tournament. Because AD scored 40 points one game. He should be MVP. And he was shut out that whole time like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's been kind of up and down. He's been doing his thing. He's been being a defense enforcer and stuff like that. But we talking about points and consistently putting up points. And LeBron's been doing that all season.
Yeah,
so,
even last year.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would say they was right by giving LeBron the MVP. They won it all. He was playing at a high level. He's still playing. So, hey, you know what I mean? But
all right. So my answer to LeBron still being a top 5 player, I'm gonna say this: LeBron is definitely top 5 passer right now.
Top 5 passer?
Yeah, he's definitely top 5 passer right now. But as far as player, he's about top 7, like you said.
Yeah, I would say that's as far as I would put him in top 7.
About top 7, you know what I'm saying? So, like, because LeBron is still playing at an elite level, man. He ain't playing like his knees is old, like his ankles is old. He's still running up and down that court, like, effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, you can't say that he's not a top 10 player. And can't nobody not say that he's not a GOAT. Yeah. Because after the way that this man's playing for being 39 or about to be 39, bro, that man is definitely playing. Yeah. Like
I mean, and you can't take nothing away from his game. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing really you can really say about, you know, give a case of why he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say he's not. Yeah, he is. I mean, what he's doing on the court is proving that he's a top 5 player, 7 at most, at the furthest, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to push it top 10, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's still playing at a high level, and he takes pride in taking care of himself. That's why he don't never get hurt. Like a lot of these players getting hurt, and some injuries will happen, you know what I'm saying? But LeBron is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, eating fruit and salad, like, you know what I'm saying? All year long, you know what I'm saying?
So to me, LeBron's still a top 5. I believe y'all agree. If not, anyway, comment down below. Let us know. Is LeBron still a top 5 player in the league today?
Hashtag top 5.
All right, so moving on. So Ja Morant will be returning from his 25-point performance. He will be returning soon from his 25-game suspension. During his suspension, he was due to make around $33 million this season.
They cut it?
Well, that's what but because of suspension, he's missing over like $300,000 per game, which will turn out to total about $7.5 million he's missing for the season.
Okay, it ain't nobody his fault, so.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so when he come back, so how do you think he's going to do, and is he's going to excel the team? What's your thoughts on what's going to happen when he come back?
I hope that he took this suspension seriously. We talked about this when he got suspended initially, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope he took this suspension real serious, worked on his jump shot, and he stayed in that gym and kept trying to be a top 10 player, because he was already top 5, top 10 player then. Yeah. So hopefully when he come back, he showed his dominance, because Memphis is missing him like a mug.
Yeah, they're struggling right now.
Yeah, so like they missing him like a mug. So they need him to come back and be that top 5, top 10 player that he was, or better.
Well, I think it's going to take him closer to the end of the season for all that to start happening, because right now he's dealing with his court case about punching the team. So I haven't watched too much on it, but I watched a little bit of, a couple of videos, and they asked him questions about, the situation and stuff. When I look at Ja, like, I like Ja. You know what I'm saying? I think he's
one of my favorite players.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And he looks like a dude that just fed up. Like, I think it's unfair, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? I get he's a big figure, but this is America. You're allowed to bear arms.
Bear arms, yeah.
So what would be the difference if he went to a gun range and posted videos of him shooting at the gun range? Would that be a problem too? And I get because how he's doing it, and you know what I mean, but still, you know what I mean? Like, I just hope that after all this is done, like he surround himself around people that's really gonna help him. Because when you got all this money, people, it's hard to know who to trust. Like, I forgot who was talking about athletes. It may have been Cam and all them. I don't know, but they was talking about how these athletes, they're not smart. They go through. No, because it was actually Maurice Claret was talking about this too. He was talking about how people were taking advantage because he wasn't smart, using him and stuff like that. And it's like, if you don't do it, you end up losing all your money and stuff. People use you and give you bad advice. So you got all these financial advisors telling you put your money this, where, and that. Just ripping you off.
Everybody see the bad.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I hope that he surrounds himself around the right people. You know what I mean? That's that's going to help him. In the long run, with it, when his career is over, he still have money. Just help him be a better person. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I think when he come back, it's going to take a little while for him to get back in, because I don't think he's been. He may have, but I know he's dealing with his court case and stuff like that. But y'all let us know, what is Ja going to do when he come back? I know I miss seeing him play at the rim, stuff like that. But I hope he develop his jumper so he can play in the league long enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So last, before we move on, man, I want to talk about the Spurs and the Pistons. Both of these teams are at the bottom of the league. 18-game losing streak, 21-game losing streak. They're like 2-22, 3-20. Do you think they're tanking?
Yes. The Spurs most definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like they definitely tanking because there's no way they should be this bad. Yeah. Because especially with Wemby right there in the way that
they should have. They should at least have 10 wins. You know what I'm saying? If not more. Yeah, like I can say that for the Spurs. I believe they're tanking, but Detroit, I really think that they're bad, man.
They're not bad, bro.
I don't know, man. I mean, I just kind of feel like, I think they just can't get it right. Something's wrong. But
they got some players on that team too. But it's just a simple fact, bro. Like, you know how these teams is, man, and the coaches, and then you got the higher ups. Like, man, we trying to get this player, man. We need this pick because the Pistons players, they got at least 3 dogs on that team
that can get them. They should be having more wins.
Man, like it's a shame that these leagues and these team owners
are doing that. You know what I mean? They're not being held accountable for that. That shouldn't be.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to do that, man. You should have to be able to compete, man. But there's really no way. I mean, I can't say there's no way. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? Like even in football, who's tanking or not. The Carolina Panthers tanking. You know what I'm saying? The Chicago Bears, they're not tanking. They're trying to win. They're just not good. You know what I'm saying?
Not good. Exactly.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying about Detroit. And the Spurs, bro, because there's no way they should be losing like that.
Yeah, especially when you got Wemby, you know what I'm saying?
You got Wemby on your team and stuff like man.
So they're trying to win that lottery and pick up a guard or somebody to play with Wemby. So I think the Spurs are a year or two away from being back up there in the West. Like I said, I do believe they're tanking. Mm-hmm. I just think that I don't know about Detroit. But hey. We'll see, man. But all right, man. We'll be back, man. We're gonna move on. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back. We're talking. What do we got? Oh, we got top 5 and our dogs to pups, and we're gonna talk about that Thursday night game between the Raiders and the Clippers, and how they failed to score a point the game the week before. Yeah. So hang tight. We'll be right back.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.